Hey everybody, this is Kenny with Beat Body Training, and today we're going to talk about some of the worst things that you can do while intermittent fasting. Now, IF, intermittent fasting, basically what this is where you don't eat for a period of time. It's not a diet, it's more of a diet schedule. So, you will fast for about 16 to 20 hours, and then you consume your first meal of the day. You have a certain eating period window kind of where you eat. Now, some of the worst things that you can do while intermittent fasting. Number one is that you don't actually go the full 16 hours. Some people start off with 12, okay? But you got to get to about 16 to 20 hours to kind of get the ketogenic effects of it where you're starting to feed off of the fat while you're fasting, okay? So if you don't go 16 hours, it's not really a fast. Okay? Another thing that people do is that they don't drink enough water. This is by far probably the dumbest thing that you can do. If you are not eating nutritional food, whole food, you need water. Do not dehydrate yourself. That is a guaranteed way to pass out, and it'll be the most horrible experience of your life. Just don't do it. You gotta drink water while you're intermittent fasting. Okay? Number three is that you don't get enough sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep while you're intermittent fasting, this is going to be tough. If you need to not eat for 16 hours, then you need to sleep. If you're not sleeping, this is tough. I don't want to be awake for 16 hours without food. And I don't think you do either. Okay? Now, those are just some of the mistakes people make. Now, to counteract it, what you should be doing is you should be drinking a lot of water. You should be drinking so much water that your urine is clear. That has got to be the foundation of this thing. While you're not eating, you need to be drinking lots of water. Stay hydrated. Okay? Then you got to make sure you're going for 16 hours. It's very simple. If you stop eating at 11 at night, then you need to consume your first meal at 3 o'clock, or you can even push it to 4 o'clock. See how you feel. But in that gap, get some sleep and have some water. And again, like I said previously, if you are not getting enough sleep, it's pretty tough. If you're going to get like 5 hours of sleep and then you're doing a 16-hour fast or a 20-hour fast, that is not easy. So you better make sure you got some water. You can also have caffeine. You can have green tea. Those are allowed. Things that are 0 calories within the fast, you're allowed to have. After that, eat your meals. Now, here's something that is kind of fun, but I also don't recommend it. When you start to eat, when you have that period of time where it's time to eat your first meal, don't binge. Okay? This is a mistake that people make. I've done it too. I was like, oh my God, it's 4 o'clock, time to eat. And I made such a huge salad, and I had fruits, I had oatmeal, I had all this food ready to eat. And I ate it, and I felt like I was ready to go to bed. I was in a comatose state. And now what's happened is you're not hungry. Your belly's so full that, you have this 8-hour window to eat. You don't want to eat. You just consumed like probably about 2,000 calories, and you're stuffed. You just go to sleep. Your day is done. So my advice to you is, when it's time to eat, chunk it up. Have your salad, or have your protein, or have some fruit. Chunk it up and go back to your 2 to 3 hours every 2-3 hours of eating. That way you still get the thermal effect of food, and then when it's 11 o'clock and it's time to stop eating, you can continue the fast again. Now, if you're brand new to this, there's lots of research out there on IF. You can do this. There's books like The Warrior Diet. There's, Lean Gains, the 16-8 rule. There's lots of research out there. So my advice to you is, do your research before you just go jumping into this. But it's not a diet. It is a diet schedule. Remember that. This is a diet schedule. So what you're doing is you're just pushing breakfast back a bit. You're just not going to have breakfast, and you're just going to go straight to lunch. It's not dangerous, but again, do your research, because everybody is different. Just because I've been able to do it and other people that I know that have been able to do it doesn't mean that it might not be right for you. Okay? So see how you feel. Try and go for the first 16 hours, and if it's just something that you hate doing, then hey, you know what? Go back to a regular eating schedule of every 2 to 3 hours, and that's completely fine. There's many ways to lose weight. This is just one of them. So don't feel that it has to be the end all and be all for you. It's not. There's tons of ways to get the job done. But if this does work for you, then hey, you'll probably save a lot of money on food because you're not going to be eating so frequently. But anyways, guys, I hope this helped. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, rate the video, share the video, and I hope it helped you guys. And check out my website, beatbodytraining.com. I also have a fitness meal plan ready for download. It'll be Dropbox to your email once you order it. Take care. Have a great day. Peace.